This is me back again. Sorry, I had to cut it off real short for where I was at because my camera thing has been jacked up lately. So my storage has been jacked up, so I've been having to keep doing that. But I'm just brushing the back of my head like I did. I brushed it. Well, I didn't brush it or slick it back or anything, but last time. But I just brushed it and put the back, and I still have to part my hair. So I'm gonna take this comb and part it. It's nighttime right now, so that's why it's bad lighting. But did I really just like throw that brush over there like that? That is so weird. I don't know why I threw that brush over there like that. Oh, and I have a mirror right here. So I'm parting my head. Oh, my skincare app is telling me, my dermatologist thing I was just talking about is telling me I need to log my skin, take a picture and analysis, and let it take a picture of my skin so that it can, but I learned that when I was having difficulty parting, I just go like this and actually part my head like this, and it helps me out so much. Because I'm not the greatest at parting sometimes, and I have to keep doing it over and over again until I get it right. So, yeah. So, I don't want to zigzag sorry, I don't know why I'm talking like that, but I don't want a zigzag part. I really don't want a zigzag part. I want a straight part. And I'm trying to help myself get to that. So I'm trying to part my hair properly how I want it to be parted, but it's having difficulties. Everyone struggles along the way to success. Don't get mad at yourself if it doesn't work out right, because everyone struggles to get to success. So it's fine. You fine. You good. This part is really aggravating me. Ugh. This part is so aggy. Finally, thank you. Jeez, it took you a while to get there. Well, thank you. It took you forever to get that part right, and I'm finally getting the part to get where I want it to be. So I keep moving my hair over to the side because I'm trying to create a straight part. So that's why I moved over a little bit, just to create a better part for my head. Sorry. Now I'm back where I started out with this part, which is really, really aggravating, and it's really annoying and does not want to do what I want it to do. But we all have a hard time. Not we all have a hard times, but it's all. Oh gosh, I just messed that up. Let me stop talking so I can focus. Oh gosh, it's so hard to do. I love the thin pieces because I feel like once I get to the thin pieces, it helps me out really, really well. Really, really well. That's the part. That looks really bad in the lighting, and it's really, really bad, but that's my part. It's not so good, but I was struggling, so let me try and fix it up. I used to love parting my head a little while ago because I was like, oh my gosh, it's so fun. Now it's not. Totally not. If I keep looking over there, it's because I'm trying to make sure the time is fine so that it doesn't cut too short. Ow. Alright. Just making sure that my head stays good and part stays good. Probably like, why do you keep bothering with your part? Because my part has to work with me, and there was a little corner, and I did not like that corner at all, so I had to fix the corner. And now my part is looking like this. It looks really crazy. There we go. Okay, part. I think I'm just going to leave it like this where it's at and then cover the rest up with the hair. But I'm going to move on to this side and start wetting it so I can start slicking it down. Taking my water again and just spraying my head so that I can start brushing it first to wet it, to slick it down, and then I'll put my product on there. Days when I'm not rocking my curly hair, I typically will do like a slick bun just because my hair isn't the way I want it to, or it just isn't looking the way I want it to, so sometimes I will do this just because of the hunt. I think this is where we're at right now. Should I like cut it, like go like make this my edges and then make the other part my part? Maybe I should. Let's see how let's make little finger waves. So basically they're like mini little edges. I'm not gonna try and do finger waves right now. I'm just gonna try and stick this down to the best of my ability, and then we'll do edges a little bit later. I'm gonna take my Eco Gold and I'm just gonna slap that on my head and start applying that to my head. It gives really, really nice shine. Like especially if you take your hair out in the morning, it gives so really, really amazing shine. That's what I like about it. It gives really nice shine and just makes your hair look like fresh in the morning. If you like take your hair out, which we probably all do take our hair out. Okay, sorry, I was looking for the hair tie. We probably all do take our hair out. Oh, that just broke on me. Broken hair tie. So nice. Luckily I have a brown one right here. That's on the other side of my head, so I can use that and then use the two hair ties to use for my other hair tie. This hurts my head. But then again, I said I'm tender-headed, so it really, ow, ow, ow. Alright, there we go. Oh, she's losing her little grip. And look at all of that. Hurry up and brush her down, so that way she's all nice and swooped. As you can probably see the like shine in my head. I'm making this super tight just because I want the hair tight, like my hair to be tight, so that it's super tight. My hair is slicked back, but I was a little bit of it. And I can do my edges later. So now this is gonna be the part with the part. That's gonna be the part with my edges. So I just spritz my hair. This is one of my like spritz bottles that I like to use when I don't want to get water dripped all over my face. I use this one because it's more misty bottle. So I'm just spraying this at my head and just making sure my head gets super wet. And then I'm going to take my diamond brush and just brush my head down. Because why I take this? Because it helps my hair and just get all the lumps out. So I just take this to get all the lumps out of my head, which basically my curls. I still take it to get all the lumps out because it has this. So sorry for the nasty hairs from my hair, but ooh. And it has those little, ow, that hurt, scratched me in the head. Okay. I'm going to take my hard bristle brush and just like brush my head. And this side will definitely be the swoop. So I'm just going to start preparing my swoop for now, and then I can fix it afterwards. After I get it in the ponytail, I can fix my swoop, but I'm just applying the gel, rubbing it into my hand, and applying it onto the other part. So, let me see my little thing over there, and then I'm going to combine them all together. And my other side of my head is like drying already. I'm going to take my hair ties and I'm just going to tie it into a ponytail, a tight one if I can. And now this is how it's looking. That's the tightest I can do for right now. And then I'm not going to leave it like that, of course. I'm going to do my edges and everything. I'm just sealing it with some more gel. So this is my head for now. Sorry for the bulginess. Now we're going to do my edges. Take my comb. First I take and I use the Self Factor Edge Booster gel for my edges. Take this, apply it onto my edges. You probably see me doing. And then I'm just going to apply some all where I think I'll use it. Sorry. And then I'm going to close that up because it is sticky stuff. So, and I've noticed that if you don't leave this type of stuff, like, sorry, I didn't have a toothbrush or something, but there's a toothbrush. It's a dingy, dirty toothbrush, but hey, we all got ours. And then just going to swoop it, and then I go in after that just to like first stick. I go in and I pull it all together with my little with this, my comb, I just will like take it and then I'll just like get any other piece that's like missing from there. And then this stuff is super sticky, so it's hard sometimes to really get a grip and a hold. Hold on a second, I grip and I hold. Yes. Man, and then for that part, I'm just going to coat it with gel to blend it in, and then I'll brush it in to it. But I just coated it with gel. And then I'm going to take my bristle brush and just brush that part just to blend it in, kind of. And then my head. Swoop, swoop. But I'm not all the way done. I just like to take it and just kind of take it there. Sometimes they look like a dragon, like a sleigh. Sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't. They don't always do that. But I am looking boxes. As you can see, the shiny stuff, which is my edge control, on top of my edges. I'm looking normal with this. Now I'm going to do the other part, which is this part. So I'm just going to figure out if I want to swoop or if I want it to be edges, which I think I want it to be edges because the way that one looks, it makes it look real good. So I'm going to go ahead and take my finger again and apply it on where my edges are. It's so quiet, which creeps me out, especially if it's nighttime. I hate the quietness, especially if I'm alone. I hate it. It's kind of creepy to me. Just saying. Okay, now I'm going to take my toothbrush and I'm just going to swoop how I did the other ones. And just swoop and swoop and swoop and swoop and swoop. And then I'm going to take my comb, this comb again. And I'm just going to really take it and just like move it along my edges just to swoop it back. And some parts of my edges are part of the other edge, so sometimes I do have to. That piece sticking up, I'm going to coat it with gel and blend it into my edges, like on fleek. I'm like slaying slay. This is slay. But anyway, next I'm going to move on. I feel like I look like a dude, but a guy wouldn't really wear edges, so I don't. Sorry, I needed chapstick, but now I'm going to apply the Style Factor once again on top, just to coat my edges again. And